This contest is scheduled for one fall. In the ring to my right, from parts unknown, weighing 240 pounds, the Gladiator. And his opponent, from the Fiji Islands, weighing 245 pounds, Superfly Afi.
All right, the cousin of Snuka, there he is, yes sir. Superfly Afi. We'll find out what he can do in the squared circle. Any reports on him, Bruno?
I'll tell you what, Vince, personally, I've never seen him in action, but I have heard quite a bit about this young man. And from what I hear, I think that the people are going to be quite surprised. This is a very, very talented young man. He can do it all in that ring. He is quick. He's got unusual maneuvers. He's got it all. And look at the physical aspect of him. The guy is really well put together. He's got a tremendous physique. He trains very, very hard. But besides strength, he's also got such tremendous agility and speed and very unusual wrestling maneuvers.
All right, Superfly Afi now. The lockup with his opponent, and we'll take a look to see just what is going to happen here. Colorful native guard from the Fiji Islands. What do you know about the opponent here of Superfly?
Well, the Gladiator's been around for quite some time, and he's a pretty tough man. He's had quite a reputation made for himself, and he is tough. If you get past this guy, you know that you've accomplished something. As you can see, he does some very good wrestling moves on his own. But we just got a little bit of the taste of the Superfly Afi as to his speed, the way he just escaped from that hold. There's an overhead wrist lock now by the Gladiator, and there's a nice takeover by the Superfly.
I know the Gladiator has quite a lot of experience here, and I would think that he's going to use that. We don't know. Well, I don't know. We haven't seen the Superfly in action, so I don't know.
Well, naturally, he sees the Superfly's a young guy, and the Gladiator right away thinks he's going to use all the maneuvers, the tricks that he's learned through those many years of wrestling. But I think he's going to find out that the Superfly Afi, he has quite a talent in that ring. Look at that! What a beautiful takedown that was. He dropped no hold.
From the other side, I might add, and it's almost like you have to feel your way there, isn't it, Bruno?
Yes, it is, and it's very awkward the way he did it. It takes a very, very talented and skillful man to do it the way he just did. And I think the Gladiator is finding out just how talented this young man is. And he's trying very hard, trying to have a wrist lock in taking Afi over, but he's having no luck.
All right, the Gladiator using that hold to his advantage, and now he's going to lock it up really well.
Oh boy, this could really do a number on the ankle and the knees of the Gladiator if Afi chose to go back with it, but he chose not to.
The Gladiator now making as much one way to break a hold, not exactly the most sportsmanlike way to grab the rope like that, but that's one way to break the hold.
For our fans who can view us from the Worcester area, it is going to be this coming Friday night, the 21st of February, for another great WWF card at the Centrum, a 7:30 p.m. starting time. You will see on the card the dynamic Pedro Morales, a very highly touted newcomer by the name of C.V. Afi, Corporal Kirshner, the Junkyard Dog, Tito Santana, the greats in the mat game, headed to the Centrum in Worcester, the World Wrestling Federation, this coming Friday night, February 21.
I think the Superfly's pulled some unusual maneuvers on him that impressed him quite a bit, and it took some of the confidence that the Gladiator came in with, because when the Gladiator came in, right away he started doing some clever wrestling maneuvers on his own. But Afi, look at this beautiful maneuver here, the way he's got that leg hooked up. Now, if he goes back into a bridge, let's see if he does.
Yeah, there he goes. Well, you called that one right.
And I'll tell you,
that could snap the ligaments right on the knee. Huh?
You better believe it, on the knee, and even in the hip area, it can really do a number. So now the Gladiator is going to try the rough tactics, and here's Afi whipping him to center rope. Tackle.
Yes, nicely done by the Gladiator, going to the rope again, over Afi this time. Right back at the Superfly. Leapfrog by the Superfly. And oh, now what a chop.
Did you hear that chop?
Headbutt.
What a chop. And now look at, whoa, what a devastating headbutt by Afi. Here comes a big slam. Let's see, bang. And now there goes Superfly Afi.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going to
do. We've seen this before. Superfly going up to the top rope. And there the top rope. Open. Boom. Way across the midsection. And a 3 count.
Fantastic.
Superfly Afi. Victorious here.
The winner of this bout, Superfly Afi.
All right, let's go back, take a look at what we saw earlier on here. Superfly Afi, there he is, Bruno.
Look at this. He had the Gladiator after a big body slam. He goes out of the top rope, and here he comes with the famous Superfly dive. And boy, did he come down flying on top of the Gladiator. And you know that the Gladiator is going to stay down for the count. There is no escape from that maneuver.
And no, you pay for that one for a long time.
You better believe it. Very impressive young man.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. To join us, the Killer Bees, along with Boxing Bob Orton, who's going to take on someone who's going to indeed accept the challenge. We're going to find out just how good Boxing Bob Orton really is. And of course, the Junkyard Dog meets Terry Funk. Plus, Steamboat will join us. King Tonga, but right now, take you to the update.